So hey, we're going to do a case study today about transforming your hobby into a business. I mean, many of us dream of finding a way to make money at our hobby, often online. Wouldn't it be making money at something you really love? I mean, be such a thrill. Plus, if you set up your business properly, maintenance may take very little work to make it profitable. For example, Amy turned her love of gardening into a part-time business with a full-time income. Amy she's always loved gardening. She's a client of mine, and as a young girl, she told me about how her and her mother would spend hours together going to the gardening nursery down the street, picking out flowers and vegetables to plant outdoors in the summertime, enjoying that bounty and beauty that came from their efforts in the fall harvest time. Even as she got older and had a garden of her own, this never changed, this love of gardening. She collects old gardening tools, books, spent hours combing through heritage seed catalogs, and started organic and heritage seedlings from scratch in the wintertime under this crazy setup of light racks and grow lights and all this really cool gardening stuff. However, at the end of every weekend, Amy had to go back to her day job instead of spending time where she really wanted to be, gardening. Well, one Sunday night, while she was dreading Monday morning, Amy decided she really wanted to change that weekly motivation killer. So we brainstormed for a couple of weeks, got some solid advice from other business mentors in the gardening industry, and decided she should finance her current gardening hobby by making money with it through an online business, utilizing a side hustle strategy as her starting point. Amy thought this might be fun and it would combine her passion with her paycheck. Plus, she already knew a lot about her hobby and wouldn't have to learn much more about gardening. But she did have a lot to learn about putting a business online. Here are the steps that Amy took in order to get her business going as we went through this process. First, she made a website. Amy knew nothing about website design, but a friend told her that she could use WordPress and make a professional-looking website. There are tutorials on the site all over the place, YouTube, or if your business simply needs just an all-in-one marketing platform, I have a recommendation for you. You can direct message me and we can talk more about it offline. Amy also found products to promote for a commission. First, she went to Amazon.com and signed up to be an affiliate, which is free. This provided Amy with specific links to various gardening products on Amazon's site that she could advertise on her site. She also found products to promote from a variety of other places and stores and vendors. She put all those affiliate links on her website. Amy worked the affiliate links into her website text wherever she could. If she posted an article about a special type of gardening or plant, she would include an affiliate link for where the reader could purchase the tools or the fertilizer that she used, or if a prospect bought one of those items, well then Amy received a percentage of the purchase price, aka affiliate income. Amy also wrote her own gardening manual. Because of her extensive knowledge, Amy was able to write a how-to employ seed saving into developing a thriving long-term organic heritage garden strategy. She did all the work in a simple word processor and then converted the document to a PDF file. She then sold her gardening manual on her site too, right? This was really a game changer for her because she got to keep 100% of the money from the book rather than just earning an affiliate commission. She also marketed her site. This is so important. After all, if no one knows that Amy or her website exists, no one's going to buy anything. So she dove into social media. We talked about using both an organic and a paid ad strategy. And Amy consistently was engaging on sites like, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Pinterest, and used these to drive people to her website. Amy started her marketing campaign with a Facebook fan page, a Twitter account, some written articles, and videos, just like this one, on YouTube. She posted the articles that she wrote on over 50, kid you not, 50 sites like eZine and articlebase.com. And in the author's resource box for each one of these article listing sites, she included a link back to her website. She did all things Google. Amy made sure she had Google My Business set up for her recommendations, reviews to gain both client traction and higher SEO. She also signed up for Google Ads. Google Ads provided advertising that Amy could put on her website. So every time a site visitor clicked on an ad, Amy received some money. Over time, with lots of visitors, this money really began to add up. Eventually, she was making several $100s a month just from her Google ad income alone. Well, now this is surely not an all-inclusive list. These are some of the basic steps that Amy and I went through, and many others as well, to turn their passion or hobby into a business online. You can do this too. You'll always need a website, a product or a service to sell, and a way to get people to your website. Getting a consistent stream of visitors to your site takes time, but with persistence and a strategy, you'll get there. So I think you should start thinking today about how you can make money online with your hobby. What products and services can you offer? What unique ways can you drive traffic to your website? Do you have the luxury of quitting your day job and doing it full time? Or will you need to balance day job with a side hustle startup strategy instead, like Amy did? Regardless of what hobby you are thinking would be great online business, you must first assess your business idea for its success potential. And if that assessment says all systems are go, then the sooner you get started on it, the sooner you can spend your work time doing something you love. Speaking of using your hobby to achieve your entrepreneurial dreams and goals, I practice what I preach. I think you heard me talk about this last week if you were here. I apply these lessons learned that come from over 22 years of experience. I've been in sales and business development. I've been an entrepreneur, a business mentor. I'm even currently a digital evangelist. Why am I telling you this? One, so you know I'm much more than just a pretty website or a pretty face, shall we say, glossy courses and video lives. And two, because I'm deep in the weeds of taking my years of experience and developing a business assessment workshop and a business plan session or course that will help you determine if your great business idea will succeed before you get started. Stay tuned in the upcoming weeks, both for the weekly gems that I provide, but I'll also be opening up a waiting list for my listeners before I open things to the general public. And I promise you there's going to be some sneak peeks and some bonuses from people who are on the wait list. But for now, I'd like to offer you a quick digital resource guide called Why It's Important to Start Before You Are Ready. This provides 8 tips on why you shouldn't hesitate to move forward on your business idea. You can download that for free by clicking on the link in my post. And I'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. That's Friday. And I want to give a thanks to Amy for letting me share her story with you today. Have a great week, guys.